Hello people, my name is Kando. Welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell and the notification bell and subscribe button, share and comment. So today, I'm going to say something about lethargy, and how it relates to me and my life. And there are times when I feel lethargy. What is lethargy? It sounds like a big word. It's basically laziness, failure, failing to do things. Sometimes even when I know I should do it, I know very well that I should do it and I'll fail to do it. And where I get this very clearly is from a book called Alcoholics Anonymous, where he talks about it. I'll give you the page, I think, properly in the description. And so it's just a failure for me to do something. So when that happens clearly to me, then I need help, because on my own I'm failing. And that's what happened with me in my addiction. Almost from the onset, I wanted to quit, but then I just didn't have that energy to stop it. The same thing applies even in my real estate investment. I want to do things, but sometimes I just don't find the energy to do it. I know very well I should do this, but then I don't find the energy. There's sometimes where I do have the energy, but then I don't have the time. But sometimes I can have the energy, and because I have the energy, I sort of create the time because I can do more things in a shorter time. And in my fitness regimen, it's the same thing. The sometimes I'm lifting a weight and then it's too heavy for me, then somebody needs to help me up because I've run out of energy. So now how do I get the energy I need? When I was working out at home on my own, I used to do less. So when I work out at the gym with other people, I tend to draw energy from them as well. That's why it's important that I gym with people who want to gym, because then we'll be drawing energy from each other, and what we do is amazing things. It's exactly the same thing in my real estate investment. If I have a partner who is not really ready to do things, then then things won't happen. I need somebody whereby we complement our energy and we all push together. In recovery, it's the same. My recovery from addiction, so I go to support groups where there's people who are serious about getting sober, and we put our energies together and we do big things. We stay sober for lifetimes, and being sober is not a simple thing. It wasn't a simple thing for myself. I failed utterly. That means I failed totally, not even just a bit, completely. I failed completely to stop on my own. So there are things I just completely can't do on my own. In fact, when I'm doing things on my own, then really I'm kidding myself, because I just need people. What positive thing can I think of which cannot be, which is not done with other people? When I'm doing the real estate deals, I need the real estate agent, I need the property owner, and all those, we have to be on the same page. Then when we push together, then we do great things. So the task is just a question of meeting the people who want to push in the same direction as me. I'm sure it's the same with relationships as well. I need to find a woman who is ready to push with me. Not she's pushing on her own and I'm pushing on my own. Then there's nothing there. Then I'm lying to myself, then she's lying to herself as well, then nothing gets accomplished. If anything, both people would get destroyed, because it's opposing forces. So if a person is inherently evil and they marry an evil person, they get along. If a person is inherently good and they marry a good person, then they get along. But honestly speaking, I think everybody is inherently good. When people don't manifest that goodness, it's because of this same lethargy I'm talking about, which comes about somewhere. If I look at the Bible, to me it says it comes about because of sin, and then it actually gets worse with time. You know, I need to find that verse which talks about that. You know, in the 12-step programs, we talk about, you know, the first drink is the one which gets you drunk. You know, because the first drink is the one which just begins the whole cycle, and it just goes on and keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, so it never starts like a big thing. It always starts as a small thing and keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't even trace where it started from. You can't see, you know. So that's why there's, like in the 12-step programs, step 4, which I'm working on now again for the second time in my recovery, which is long overdue, because in a period of 10 years I think I should have done it at least 20 times now, but I'm doing it for the second time. It's been all because of lethargy. I haven't been connecting with my sponsor. If I was connecting with my sponsor, the lethargy would go away. I need to connect with my sponsor on a daily basis, then the power comes, because he's pushing in the same direction that I'm pushing, because he wants me to be sober, you know, and I want to be sober as well. But then the days when I don't connect with him means somewhere, somehow, there's like a thing that, no, the sobriety is being set aside, you know. So I need to connect with my sponsor on a daily basis. Yeah. So that's what I had to say for now. Please like this channel, subscribe to it, yeah, hit the notification bell, give me a comment, and share. You know, spread the great news. This is really great news. Everybody's got to hear about this. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me share.